Drain by
single car garage.
single car garage
Going
down the hill.
down the.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if there's an inlet coming in.
Okay.
Or not.
It is. It's 60 on it down the road, and
You pull back a little bit.
Kind of curving with it.
Yeah. Come back. There's something right at. Come back a little bit more. Come back a little bit more. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a root right there. See if you can get around that T.
no, but the elephant scrotum. No, it's not. I'm kidding with you, man.
Still uncorrugated.
That would be for the elephant.
Your stair stepping, I bet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like that one
Yeah.
on that side.
Let's see if we can go a little further. Okay. There's an inlet. Okay, just keep going and we'll locate that on the way back. The pipe's crushed.
Crushed?
Smashed.
Smashed.
That's all old corrugated, yes?
No, we're,
It's kind of more rigid.
this looks like the rigid.
Stair stepping again.
Yeah.
Try to locate that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, look at that.
My new pipe is crushed?
This pipe is crushed. I don't know if it's not compromised, but it's pinched. But there's 3 or 4 root intrusions in here already too.
Right, but the root intrusion would be in the corrugated old 30-year crap.
Well, there's some root in this, the rigid too, also. You're at 28.
So is that equipment sophisticated enough to give degrees? Oh, stop it. To give degrees, pitch, or angle this way?
The camera is in there, right behind the camera head is what's called the sonde, S-O-N-D-E. That's what puts out the radio frequency that our receiver picks up.
Okay.
We're most accurate when we're as close to horizontal as possible. When we're diagonal, we're in the ballpark. You have the horizontal side, the radio frequencies are picked up.
Okay.
We can kind of get it, but it's whenever we're doing something like this. Right now, we're looking into a 90 dropping down. We always get it on the horizontal because you can't.
Right. Okay, I got it.
So,
You have an idea of depth. Is that what
if
that
we're
means?
horizontal, we can be within a fraction. But if it's diagonal, it's a hit. Because I mean, you just can't. Sometimes, especially with this type of material, it's not rigid. It's sometimes so the flexible stuff can go and then it can just drop a little bit and a little bit more. And when it's rigid, it's either going to be a 45 or a 90 where it's coming off of.
Because it doesn't flex.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Yeah. So when you're downstairs to intercept the sewer in that bathroom, you're going to be able to tell.
Get a mark?
Yeah, I can't get right on it. It's right on the block wall. So where your AC units are and stuff, that block wall, it's kind of right there. We're getting ready to drop down again.
We have a depth kind of.
Get right on it.
Okay. What if you pull it back?
Yeah, I can pull it back and get it up by.
So it's crushed, it's pinched. It's pinched
Try that.
at the base of the
Well,
block
just yell
wall.
if you need me to bring it back a little bit more.
And we have no idea of depth.
We're going to try to get that right now.
Okay. all recorded. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm with my people.
That's right.
You're leaving at what time?
10:20, 10:30, something. Like
Huh?
It's right between the house and the AC unit, over 6 feet.
God, Bill, she's got her hands full. You know, with this house, just so much shit.
I know I can sense a little bit of different tone than normal from her this morning. Well, you're the only one on my shitty cruise that can do this. I'm like,
It's very stressful because, you know, you're finding out that things that she paid for long ago
we're not done.
were not done correctly.
Yeah, we run across that a lot where they
Imagine
we had
that.
they said, oh, we replaced the sewer underneath the driveway. They put it,
How much of it is
stamped concrete, and
rented
colored.
versus corrugated?
And no, it's old cast iron in crummy shape. And you said around 6?
I'm getting 6.5.
That's deep.
But I'm always stair steps.
Yeah.
So.
Go ahead. Just see if you can push around that one anyway. I know it's all the way out there, but see if we can get one more look. Yeah, he's got that lip right there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get over that. Let's give it one more try.
Nice.
I'll go around and do another 90. See, that's where all that dirt and debris is. But if we go back and come back up, I bet we're at the same spot.
Yeah.
We came back about 40 feet last time, I think, didn't we?
That French drain's over there, right?
I think this
I
is
think
tying into the French drain.
It's right in line with it.
It supposedly,
It's going right along with the house.
it ties, supposedly, the French drain is at the base of the footing. And I've got a solid line and a French line.
Okay.
And
They do. Yeah, I think we did
they
find where
connect.
they go. Right.
I remember something like that.
Supposedly today I reheard that, because the guys on the bottom, I said, hey, when you're digging out so I never replaced the flat yard,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
And that was 30-year-old full of tree roots, so that's what they're down there doing now.
Okay.
I had told them that as they come back, once they get to the corner of the house, that they should see the French drain. And they didn't see it. So the guy who put them in today said, well, no, for about 5 feet, you're going to see solid pipe, and then the French drain picks up. I don't know if that's true. If that is true, then I'm expecting I've got a solid system, a French drain system. They come down, and they connect to a solid pipe the last 5 feet, and then out into the yard.
Okay. Well, we can go down and come up and then run water on this and see if we see this water coming into that pipe.
Okay? Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and bring it back.
Come up again right here.
What would make a pipe get crushed or pinched?
See, it's right here. This
It's a rock or something.
this material is very cheap. It's not a plumber. When a plumber puts in ABS, that's made for this. This is that thin wall, and it's very inexpensive. and it's just very much thin wall.
Could even deflect like that during compaction, right?
Yes, more than likely.
Could
More than
there
likely,
been a rock
that's
there,
more than
or-
likely is what it
The
is.
footing. Who knows?
But that you can just see. I mean, it's we're not seeing a break because you do have a little bit of root. I mean, there's just some little bit of wrinkling right there, but you can definitely see that it's pushed. Something's underneath it, and it's been pushed down on it. Probably more, like I said, during compaction.
That's rigid.
Yes.
Yeah. Then. Yeah.
But it's thin wall.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's some roots right there. Let's see if you can locate those. They're not affecting any flow. You're not getting that much water in there, but they're in there. Let's just see if we can locate it real quick. It's only 14 feet. It's going to be right here. Like just inside of this trash.
So that picks up the radio signal from the
So
pipe?
it's putting it radio. It's 512 is a frequency. You know, dogs can't hear it. We can't hear it. It's just a special receiver or locator. For locating sewer and waste, it's the industry standard. I mean, there's other manufacturers of cameras and other equipment, but 512 is an industry standard to be able
Frequency
to.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
In ABS and clay pipe and other plastics, the rating is really high. It's rated about 12 feet in cast iron because the cast iron will still suppress the frequency. There's materials similar to like what we call transite, and 512 won't penetrate it. We had a job once many years ago, and I didn't realize it until more than a few years ago. Hotel Del used to have a system to be able to take salt water from the ocean. It's underneath the bowels of the hotel, and that was what they would use if they had a fire. So that was their fire system. But the type of material that had it, you couldn't trace it. So this manufacturer worked with them, or another manufacturer too, to try to get a frequency that would be able to push that material.
And that's transite?
It's something that's similar to transite.
I remember transite. I remember that was the industry standard at one time.
Yeah.
That's what they did?
And there are certain kinds of cast iron that, like true spun, it's a smoother inside, but it's a different casting on it. Sometimes the signal won't go through those. And then we put it in. Got a little mark there? Was there a downspout right by that?
Yeah.
There is
Right there.
there's a downspout right there.
Yeah.
It's currently not connected.
That must be it.
There is a fitting there, so it's. It could be connected.
Is there an opening in the ground?
Yes. I mean, there's a cap on it, but yeah.
Okay, so that's what that is then. So that ties into this drain.
And that's
Okay.
what, 6 feet? 11 feet?
10
feet.
So,
13 feet.
but he said, what I don't understand is he said, when he was out, he said, we did mess up. We connected your gutter to the French drain system. So that makes me think that that pipe goes down to the French drain, not to...
What kind of caps on it?
And it's 10 feet.
Oh, it's much like that, I think. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do you have a little bucket?
How little?
Like a Home Depot bucket?
Yeah.
Right inside the door. Yeah.
No?
Better than here?
I don't want-
Well, I'll get it. So it should be to your right. Look up. There is a hose bib, and it is out in front. Let me get some more.
About half. Thank you.
Hi, baby.
What's going to open down there? I don't know what the.
Just need to see it trickle.
We'll probably be out of this area in a couple minutes. I guess so. You won't, I can't see you doing it right if you're doing stuff like that.
So you're doing the camera down your frame.
Okay, we're going to dump some water in that downspout. See if we see it come through.
They're going to move that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
feedback.
solid. So then what would be wrong with putting the gutter into there?
Right, and that's just down there.
So what we're going to do, what we're going to do next, we're going to bring back out. We're going to go down there, shoot back up, but then we'll dump water in here. See, that's
How that ties
how it ties.
Okay.
Because when we got down about the 25, 30 feet, we hit that second 90. We can't get past that. They're just too tight. But there was a lot of, it looked like there was a lot of debris at that point also.
Probably a man-made way to catch debris, right? You've got a couple of 90s going like that. So you get that much flow going through here.
Never make this house watertight.
That was never going to rain again. You quit.
Right?
Just to see where it stops at closure.
That's right about here. In this house, right? That's around that 90, and then it's right there. Drop it down again anyway.
What?
Drop it down one more time. That's that rigid. Keep going. I think we're.
Yeah, so. Just know where it stops at corrugated. So right here.
Okay, you guys will probably be at least 5 minutes, right? I'm gonna walk, I'm too hot. Can I,
Yeah.
leave you for 5 minutes?
Yeah, we're going to take everything downstairs, so.
Okay. You want help?
Oh, we got it.
Okay. Can I get you guys some water or something?
Oh, I'm fine right now. Thank you.
Right, it's right on it. Right at the end of the car.
Okay. Okay, let's do this real quick since we have the camera here. Let's shoot it back the other way.
Yeah.
See what's behind there. Might only go a foot, who knows? Cat right there.
Does it look like teal?
Ball or something. There's a root wrapped around it. But it's cat, it's
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tape.
Tape?
It's like a rock with tape.
Okay.
So they just cap.
Roots are coming around it.
Yeah.
We'll take another look at that real quick though. I can take a picture of that, right?
Yes. Hold on.
Come back just a hair. Right. There, that looks good.
Yeah.
Let me get one more. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. The light on it.
Okay.
Go down.
Oops, it stops already.
No.